I have to say, you were riding that completely wrong.
You're probably right.
It's yeah. Be between the legs.
There we go.
Of course, Colleen is our expert horsewoman on the panel today. I'm just someone who likes going racing and losing on average £85 every time I go.
Are you doing well?
Yeah, you reckon? Do you bet?
I'm not allowed to bet.
Oh.
No.
Of course not.
Why is that?
Conflict of interest, apparently.
OK.
But actually, I'm such a bad judge. Even my kids gave up asking me anymore.
We'll not ask for any tips then. So, of course, we're talking about the big derby, the Epsom Derby. It is on Friday and Saturday, 2nd and 3rd of June. You're hoping for a hat-trick win this year, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it took me 15 years to win it, and I managed to do it. Thank God. And then I won it again in a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So maybe third time lucky.
And it's with, absolutely. And it's with the same team that you won in 2015.
Absolutely. Mr. Oppenheimer, what I used to ride a horse called Golden Horn. And we won it 2 years ago. And this year we have a horse called Cracksman, what he has run twice, he's unbeaten, and he's one of the favourites. So fingers crossed, let's hope he goes well.
And going back to when you were younger, obviously you emulated your father. What was that first moment when you were a kid you thought, you know what, I'd like to give that a go?
It was quite an easy choice for me because my dad used to do really well, and he had a nice big house and a Mercedes in the drive. I thought, that looks like a good job.
The sacrifices that you've had to make, I mean, you make it sound like it was an easy decision, but you must have seen your father had to keep his weight down, you've had to keep your weight down. And you're 46 now, and to still be... you look great for 46, but for any sportsman, to still be at the top of their game at 46 requires a mental discipline.
It is, obviously, I would say the pluses overrides the minuses. Obviously, most of my colleagues and myself included, we have to train really hard physically to keep at a minimum weight.
Yes.
And also, but then you don't want to overdo it because otherwise you won't have enough power to control this. You know, they weigh 1,000 pounds worth of animal. So it's a very thin balance. And then the fact that we are doing a very, very dangerous sport. But, you know, the love of the sport and the excitement of winning, that overrides all the bad things. So
did you ever have a bad enough accident where you did think, I don't know if I can get back on a horse? Did you ever lose your nerve?
Luckily, no. I must say, when you do fall and break yourself, it does hurt.
Say Rocco did carry on and become as successful as his father. Do you worry about how fame would affect him? Because it did send you off the rails for a while.
Yeah, I must say, you know, fame came to me because well, I was Italian. I came to the time that, you know, the sport needed somebody different, and actually I was put there on the pedestal from an early age, and unfortunately you can't run away from it. You have to accept it. And but I don't think that it will be a problem for my son.
But how did it affect you? I mean, you got banned from racing. You went through, I think, by your own admission, a really bad patch. How did you get back in the right frame of mind to continue your career at the level it is now? Well,
you want to prove people wrong, and you know, we all make mistakes, and then you know, people crucify you for it because I'm a big name. But that's what gave me the power to come back stronger than before. So
will you be racing at 50?
I want to, yes.
Yeah, because that's the winning streak that's inside you, I suppose. You've got a winning
Well, you
streak.
know what? Rocco, my little boy, gave me a challenge because he's 12 and he's allowed to ride at 16. So he said to me, Dad, I want to ride with you. So that's 4 years gone. And actually, it'll also be an ambition to be able to ride with my son.